All right, we are out here and it's not nighttime completely yet, but you can see there's, well, it's not a star, it's a planet, and then there's the damn moon, that metallic hollow mind control device. And there's a plane. Yeah, there's a plane. Just to give everybody context, we're calling in the StarAngels. The StarAngels are beautiful light beings, and they look like stars. They are extremely, I mean, let's just not even say they're intelligent. That's a no-brainer. No pun intended. But they are very playful, very loving. They feel very benevolent. And they're just beings. They look like orbs. Many people call them orbs. I call them StarAngels. Some people call them starlight beings, orb beings. They may or may not be the beings that have visited Christopher Bledsoe and inspired his book, UFO of God. That's as close to because I used to think they were ships. I've been seeing them for 6 years. So I thought they were ships, but, you know, and I noticed that they would power up, and I was like, they must be ships made of light, because I noticed they were not metal. They were made of pure light. And I've seen them much lower to the ground than when I usually see them, because they just look like stars. They'll look like a star that's traveling through the sky in a straight line. They'll get brighter, they'll power up and then disappear. They'll sometimes shoot across the sky really fast, almost like a shooting star, but they're under the clouds. They're in our atmosphere. And I usually call them in by, well, a lot of times I'll just feel this urge to go outside, or I'll kind of have this thought like, I should look up at the sky right now, and there they'll be. But many times I'll come out here or wherever I am, and I will just start singing, you know. I think they enjoy the kind of childlike innocence, the play, the open-heartedness, and that's what I feel. And they absolutely are telepathic and can hear you talking to them. I don't think they have ears. So they are receiving your transmission and your genuine, open-hearted receptivity. They can feel that, and they connect deeply into that. And they haven't come and given me this grand message or anything. It's not like the Arcturian Council has a message for me. But it's like they want us to see them. It's not just me, it has to be everybody. But, you know, you can't see a lot of the stars right now, but a lot of times they will show up in broad daylight, or definitely this time of day. And if you look here, I think that's Venus, but they look like that. And you can actually see that because of the camera, it looks like it's blinking a little bit. And I want people to see that, because in some of my other videos, the StarAngels appear to be kind of blinking and the light is flickering like that. They are not doing that. It is the camera and the pixelation that's doing that. But they look like that. They look exactly like that, except they're floating through the sky, hovering, flying, soaring. I mean, they're pretty far up there, but they're in our atmosphere. That's got to be a plane. That's most likely a plane. I'm going to say that that's a plane only because the timing, yeah, that's a plane. I was like, the timing, not that the timing isn't magical. The other times they show up, but I was like, whoa, that one's really close to the ground. And that just would have been too perfect. But you know, I haven't started singing my songs yet. And I know you all love me hearing me sing my songs. Where are you, StarAngels? I love to find you. Don't ever go away. I love you, star angels. I love to find you. Please fly over this wave. Our world is changing. We're rearranging. Does that mean star angels change too? See, that's a plane. I just like to give people reference, because if I was somebody who hadn't seen these things before, especially watching on these blurry ass cameras, I'm like, what year is it with these blurry ass cameras? And especially when you upload them to YouTube or Facebook or something, the quality is just shit. So I understand if you've not had this experience that, that could be a plane, it could be a satellite. Well, hello, it could be a goose. Exactly. Okay. So, and usually they will come. There are giants in the sky. There are big, bright, wonderful giants in the sky. And I have videos of them flying down right over the house here at very similar time of day. I think it was even, the sun was even more or less set than it is now. So there's really no rhyme or reason, but a lot of times they are more active at night when more people are asleep. So I'm often wondering if they're not trying to catch too much attention. But then again, I do feel from them that there's this desire to get our attention, anyone who will look, because of the activation that it comes with and the sense of what was that? I think they're here to sort of awaken our hearts and kind of awaken our reality to other possibilities and dismantle this belief that we're the only ones in the universe, or that the things in the sky are drones. I mean, I've been seeing these things since 6 years ago, and I know that they've had drones for 50 years, but the things that I have seen have interacted with me. I'll even ask them to do things with my mind. I won't even say it out loud. And I know that 5G technology is telepathic, but I've really sat with my pendulum in spirit, and they are organic light beings. And they wiggle around the sky like fish swimming in the ocean. I mean, the way that they move, they look like they're traveling in a straight line sometimes. But if you look closely, they'll kind of go to the right and then the left. They'll shoot forward a little bit. They're sort of cute. If they landed here, they'd be, as big as my yard or as big as my house. And it wouldn't be so cute anymore, I can tell you that. But they feel loving and playful, and I don't think I've, oh my God, there it is. Oh my God, you all, there they are. That's them right there. Thank you. Thank you. Look, I'm going to give you all some perspective. Here's my yard. There it is. Thank you. Wow. Drew. Wow, look, there's some stars in the background so you all can see it traveling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How many times am I going to say that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And all I had to do is come out here and talk about them. I love you, star angels. I love to find you. What? You can see it?
This one by the moon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please fly over this way. I love you, star angels. I love you, star angels. I love you, star angels. Thanking you. Wow. Thank you. Now it would be so awesome if you like powered up or went out suddenly. They're not parrots, you all. They're going to do whatever they're going to do. I mean, just the fact that they showed up because I walked out here and said this is incredible. Look at that. And this is as close as I can zoom, and it's not really giving you all an idea of what these things actually are. But, you know, you can see sort of this red-green flashing going on, and I know some of you all are going to say, well, that must be a plane. No, it's the pixelation. But something about their frequency is different than these stars. Or like when I zoomed in on Venus earlier, there is something different happening you can see. A different photonic frequency. Okay, be on the lookout for others. Wow. And they do tend to come in groups. Sometimes there'll be multiple of them together. Like if this one disappears, it may reappear somewhere else in the sky, or another one will show up somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna turn my head over here and just be looking. That was amazing. And I don't know how anybody outside right now looking up here in Sacramento isn't like, what the hell is that? Thank you. There are giants in the sky. There are big, bright, wonderful giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the things you've left, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. Wow. Wow. And see, that's a plane. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, are you all done for the night? They do like it when I have my camera. They do. I think they really want people to see them. I was out here all night last night. Not all night, but for quite a while last night, singing and doing all the same things, and they didn't come once. That one was cool, and I was just talking about it on the video. I was like, here's how you call them in, here's about them. And there it was, like, we can hear you. It probably is. I can't see it from where I am. A lot of times they won't stay lit like that. Actually, I think they stay lit like that when it's earlier, because they don't want to, like, some of the things that they've done in front of me, like shooting through the sky the way they do, like flying slowly and then suddenly shooting through the sky and leaving a trail of light behind them. It was shocking. It made my heart drop. Wow.
There's another one moving away from the plane. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Let me get over here where you are because I can't see it. Okay, here's a plane.